Hello and namaskar, I am Sanjay Kumar Mishra. On 18th June 2025, the Expert Appraisal Committee EAC of the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, responsible for appraising infrastructure two-sector project, released the minutes of its 144th meeting, which was held on 10th June 2025. Infrastructure 2 projects include airports, common hazardous waste treatment, storage and disposal facilities, common biomedical waste treatment facilities, common effluent treatment plants CETPs, municipal solid waste management facilities, and building construction, township and area development projects. The EAC deliberated on several proposals. The first was from the Airports Authority of India, which sought and was recommended for an amendment to the Environmental Clearance (EC) for the development of additional runway and safety areas RESA, runway and safety areas RESA on both ends of runway 10 to 28, along with the relocation and augmentation of CNS facilities at Calicut Airport. The proposal also included sourcing of ordinary earth from 89 identified mine sites. Next was the proposal of Bengaluru International Airport Limited, seeking an extension in the validity of its environmental clearance for second stage expansion of Bengaluru International Airport. The EAC recommended extending the EC validity by 1 year. Let me draw your attention to an important point here. Recently, India, along with the world, observed Desertification and Drought Day 2025. Sunita Mishra of Enviro Annotations has written a very insightful article on this, and I'm sharing a link. Please go through it. Now, this airport project provides a relevant example of how agricultural lands in India are being diverted for non-agricultural purposes. In this case, 62.1% of the total project land is agricultural land, a significant concern in a populous country like India. Now let's focus on a particularly critical proposal. The Ankhleshwar Waste Management Association sought amendment in environmental clearance for its proposed CETP in one utility plot near Valia Chowkdi, GIDC Ankleshwar in Bharuch District of Gujarat. What amendments were proposed? Increase in DG sets from 1000 kVA DG set to 750 kVA DG sets, a significant capacity expansion or capacity addition. Installation of 2 biocoal-based hot air generators. Biocoal-based hot air generators, each with capacity 20 lakh kilocalorie per hour. A condition they proposed, the project proponent has proposed a condition to be added for fly ash management requiring collection, storage, transportation and sale to brick manufacturers. Now, who is dictating? Is the project proponent dictating the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change? A revision of the Corporate Environment Responsibility CER component, use of volute filter press followed by a rotary sludge dryer with adequate air pollution control equipment, which is definitely a good point. However, some serious technical and environmental concerns arise. DG sets of 750 kVA capacity do not require stack height for air emissions. Is it true? And the proposed stack height of the hot air generators, which is using biocoal and generating fly ash, is only 20 meters. Now, during deliberation, the EAC noted that the Ankleshwar area was classified as a critically polluted area, CPA, by the Central Pollution Control Board in 2018. However, this was not considered during the earlier EC grant by the State Environmental Impact Assessment Authority Gujarat, SEIAA Gujarat. The project proponent informed the committee that Ankleshwar was removed from the CPA list in 2016 due to a reduction in its CEPI score. However, the document submitted only confirmed the lifting of a moratorium and did not confirm delisting from the CPA category. The EAC directed the project proponent to provide documentation that clearly establishes that the CPA status at the time of EC grant. Further, the EAC observed that the increase in number of DG sets and use of biocoal generating fly ash significantly changes the impact assessment, baseline air quality, and land use pattern. Hence, the committee prima facie concluded that this should be treated as an expansion proposal and not as an amendment. Accordingly, the EAC returned the proposal. Another CETP related proposal came from Saidpura Envirotech Private Limited, which sought to increase boiler capacity from 10 ton per hour to 22 ton per hour TPH. The project is located in Saidpura, Tehsil Derabasi in SAS Nagar, Mohali district of Punjab. Before detailing the EAC's decision, let me highlight in the baseline reporting section, the ambient air quality data was not labeled as a test report but rather as test results and not certified under NABL accreditation, which is unlike standard protocol. Similarly, the noise level data also lacked NABL accredited certification, while in some cases the project proponent has submitted NABL accredited test reports. In this case, the credibility and acceptability remain questionable. Now, the EAC decision. The EAC decided to defer the proposal of this Punjab CETP, citing the need for clarification and additional documentation on 11 points. Number 1, allotment letter for the proposed land in the name of the project proponent, action taken report on non-compliance or partial compliance with the existing EC, details and expenditure of the earlier proposed environment management plan, qualitative and quantitative analysis of the effluents received from various industries, feasibility of setting up pipelines at project proponent's own cost for receiving effluents from pharma industries, copies of MOUs with pharma industries and with the TSDF agency for MEE, multi-effective evaporator, ash or salt disposal, revised EIA EMP report prepared by any QCI NABT accredited consultant, review of EC copies of member units with respect to zero liquid discharge conditions, MOU with authorized hazardous waste vendors, recyclers or TSDFs, impact assessment of effluent on groundwater and soil and proposed mitigation measures, exploration of high capacity solar power sources. In view of these pending submissions, the proposal was deferred. That's all in this episode. This news report was prepared by Sunita Mishra and Samar Pratap. Thank you very much for your attention. We will return with another episode soon. Till then, take care of yourself and your environment.